Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. Day number 3. So, this is going to be a very beautiful, heart opening flow. And our focus today is going to be Svadhyaya. I'm going to put the name right here so that y'all can read that yourself. I may have gotten that wrong. But this is one of the niyamas. It's the 4th niyama in yoga. And the niyamas are all about self-disciplines. And so the study of self is obviously a discipline that a yogi does. So today, while we are exploring our heart space, we're really going to tap in. Once again, coming back, unearthing ourselves, knowing thyself. We're going to start laying down on our belly. The only thing that you'll need for this is maybe a block. You don't have to have the block. It would just be fun if you have it. Books also work greatly in place of the block. So go ahead and meet me on your mat, on your belly. Once you get there, you can bring your arm or your fingers into a triangle and then maybe place the forehead in the middle of that triangle. Feeling the chest space on the mat here. Maybe taking note of the heartbeat. Just beginning to bring the awareness to the body, to the present moment. Nice big inhales and nice slow controlled exhales. I'll take one more round right here. And slowly we'll push up into Sphinx. So coming up onto our forearms here. Hands really grip the mat here. Activating energy centers in the body. And gripping this mat is one of those. So sit up nice and tall in your Sphinx here. Really pulling that chest space through. Feeling that lower back. Pushing through the shoulders. Beautiful. We do thread the needle sometimes, so we're kind of going to do a little variation of that, and we're going to thread this left hand under this right. So we can come up, kind of like a seal pose. We're going to thread this left hand under and just lay on that left shoulder. Beautiful outside shoulder stretch here. Take one more round of breath. And then we'll come back out. Left hand plants, and then this right hand goes under that left. And here we are, out our right shoulder stretch. Just breathing. One more round of breath. And we come back up. You can take your fingertips to the outside edges of the mat and come in for a cobra. We're kind of going to snake our way a few times. So slowly we push up into our cobra and then snake that spine slowly back down. Inhale to rise. And exhale, we lower. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale, we rise up. And exhale, we lower. Oh, yeah. Coming in for our little locust, we're going to bring our hands behind our backs, interlace them, and maybe pull back towards the booty, and maybe lifting the hands off of the booty. Beautiful shoulder stretch. This already has the upper body lifted. And on an inhale, we'll engage the glutes and the thighs and raise the legs up. We're breathing here. We're not holding or clenching the breath. Gazes forward. Very active pose. And release. Plant the hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes and send the hips up and back. We're coming in through an all fours position. So go ahead and find your stack here. Hips over knees. And our shoulders are over our wrist. Gaze is in between these thumbs. Beautiful. Once we find our position, we're going to cat-cow it. So dropping that belly, lifting that chest on the inhale. Exhale, we round. I'm going to allow you to do a few of these on your own here. So on the inhale, the chest lifts. And on the exhale, the spine rounds. Really warming up through the spine. When we work on the heart, we normally have lots of back work too. So we want to make sure, as always, that we have this spinal column where the Kundalini energy sits nice and warm so that we can get it moving. We don't want stagnant energy in the body. And this is such a simple movement to move that energy all around in a positive way. Go ahead and take one more round. Wherever you are, I'll meet back in the neutral all-fours tabletop position. We're going to go ahead and kick that right leg out. Square hips, and then we're going to lower the chest and the chin. Maybe bending that knee, pointing the foot, maybe trying to get it to touch your head, just a general direction there. Breathing. And push yourself back up. Right knee releases. Beautiful. Left leg kicks back. Gaze goes forward. Square hips. And lower down the chest and the chin. Gaze is forward. Maybe bending that knee. Breathing. And then pushing back up to our neutral all fours. Very nice. Right leg kicks out. Left arm goes out long. Sunbird. We're going to bring this knee to elbow for 1. Extend. 2. 3. 4. 5. Hold. Squeeze. All of it in. Release. Ah, yes. Right arm goes out. Left leg kicks back. Breathe. Find your balance. Knee to elbow. 1. Extend. 2. 3. 4. 5. Hold. Crunch. Hold it all in. Squeeze it all in. And release. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and tuck the toes. We're coming in for our first down dog. Once you get there, just go ahead and give your dog a beautiful, gentle walk here. Really stretching through the legs. It should feel really good. Very solid, pressing through the hands and the shoulders here. And we're going to walk our way to the top of the mat. Inhale, come up, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let's go ahead and ragdoll here, grabbing opposite elbows. Just taking a gentle sway left or right. Nice bend in the knees. It's great. You don't have to bend the knees, but if you want to stretch into the lower back, bending the knees will allow you to do that. So just sway here a few times, left or right. Feeling into the body, noticing how it feels. I'm going to take one more round of breath here. And we'll peel ourselves all the way up to a standing position. Rolling the shoulder blades down the back, opening up through that heart, head and neck. Come last. Go ahead and put a big smile on your face here. And inhale those arms up. Let's go and take cactus arms here. Big, open, expansive. Take up the space and swan dive down. Beautiful. Half lift. Nice long lengthened spine. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands and step the feet back. Take the gaze forward. Lower down the knees and then the chest and the chin. Pause here for just a second. Feel the toes on the mat, the knees, the chest. Roll forward into our cobra. Push back, down dog. Beautiful. Here we are. We're going to plant this left foot and right foot's going to sweep up. 3-leg dog. Roll it forward. Plant it in between the hands. Pivot on that back foot. Windmill the arms open into warrior 2. Gazes towards that right hand. Breathe. Find your balance. Find that sukha. Find a little bit of that sthira. A little effort. A little ease mixed. Interlace those hands behind our back. Open up. Little exalted warrior variation. Breathe. Glutes are engaged. And let's bring the chest forward. Allow the hands to drop over. Humble warrior. Beautiful shoulder stretch here. Beautiful opening in the legs. Big breaths here. Listen to the body. What is it saying right here? What does it not like, or what does it like? Inhale, back up. We're going to go ahead and release those arms back into our warrior 2. Breathe. Now let's drop this left hand down. Right hand sweeps up. Normal, exalted warrior. We're coming down for extended side angle. If you want to use this elbow on the knee, be my guest. Left arm overhead. If you want to use that block, you can have that block right here, or hand can come all the way down to the mat. Chest is revolving towards the ceiling. Breathe. Finding that ease here. Where's the effort? Where's the ease? Where is self right now? How does self feel about this pose? Beautiful. Frame this foot. Pivot on that back foot and step this right foot back to meet the left. Take the gaze forward. Push forward and lower down chaturanga. Push up to our up dog. Everybody meets back. Down dog. Big inhale and exhale here. Let some of that heat out of that mouth. And then right foot plants, left leg sweeps up. 3-leg dog. Roll it forward, step it in between the hands. Pivot on that back foot and windmill these arms open into our warrior 2. Beautiful yogis. Here we are again. Study it. Notice self. Where's the effort and the ease right now? How does self feel about the effort and the ease? Interlace the hands behind the back. Open through the chest. Glutes are engaged. And bring the chest forward, bowing down over that left leg. Allowing the hands to go overhead. Breathing. Coming back to the space. What is this? How does the body feel about this? Where's your effort at? Where are you finding the ease? Inhale, back up. Release the interlace. Warrior 2. Right hand drops, left hand sweeps up. Exalted warrior. Coming around, extended side angle, same thing. So knee to elbow, arm overhead, or either put your hand on the block or all the way on the mat. Whatever you did on the other side, I challenge you to do on this side. And here we are again. Same questions to yourself. We're not worried about the pose. Where's the effort? Where are you putting forth effort? Are you digging your heels into the mat? Where's your ease? Is your arms able to find some ease, pulling away from your ears, the shoulders away from the ears? Is there ease there? How does the self feel about this? Frame the foot, step it back, plank. Look forward. Push forward, lower down. Push up, up dog. Let's all meet back, downward facing dog. Let's all take a releasing sigh here. So big inhale and let it all out. Much needed. Roll forward, come onto the knees. And then we're just going to peel ourselves up. Little standing, kneeling position. We're coming into camel. So if you want to put your hands on the small of your back, be my guest. You could also have them at heart center. I'm going to challenge you at the small of your back. We're going to do this twice, so let's just do it this way this time. We engage the glutes and the thighs before we push the hips forward and allow the opening through the heart. Maybe taking the gaze up or behind you. Breathing. We're not holding or clenching the breath here. We are holding and clenching our booty cheeks though. Protecting that low back. And back up, down through child's pose, arms in front, forehead to mat. Here's your little love cave. Talk positivity to yourself. I am strong. I am loved. I am loving. I am nurtured. And I am nurturing. One more round of breath. And we'll peel ourselves back up into our standing kneeling position. So we're going to do dancing camel. If you've never done dancing camel with me before, you are in for a treat. So we start this. You can start it a couple different ways, but the way I'm going to instruct us to start this today, left hand comes to this left foot. If you can't reach this left foot, maybe take the block and reach for the block. Right hand up and back. All right, so to dance our camel, we're going to bring this right hand over our front body, around the front. Pick this block up if you have it, moving it over to the right. And now left hand's back, chest is lifted. You got this. If you don't need the block, like I said, you can have your hands on your feet. Here we go. So let's dance it a few times. If you want to do plain camel, that is so good for us. This is just a fun way to do camel. If this doesn't resonate with you, please just do camel. Or you could also meet back in child's pose. Always a fabulous option. Wherever you are, we're going to do one more round. So left again. And one more time on my right side. Oh, yeah. And when you're done, we're all going to land in our child's pose. Forehead kisses the mat. Big inhale and exhale here. One more round of breath here. And slowly we'll just push ourselves up to our seat. We're going to move the legs over and come onto our booties. If you want to rock and roll, now's the time. If not, we're just going to come onto our backs. So whatever you want, please have at that. Oh, yeah. Beautiful spinal massage. And if you don't know, this makes you feel like a child. And we all need to know our inner child better. Oh, yeah. Once you get there and you land on your back, make sure you can grab for your block here. We are coming into a bridge with the block, so it's a supported bridge. So first things first, I want you to make sure you can feel those heels, making sure our alignment is right. And then once you're feeling good here with those heels, we can take this block and put it under our sits bones and allow our arms to come to the side. This may not feel like a lot, but your body thinks it's a lot. One of the best things about the supported bridge is our hips are over our heart, so it's giving our heart a break. It's helping to flex through the hip flexors because we have this tilt going on. So nice. Such a beautiful, soft opening. We're going to take a few rounds of breath here. I love using the blocks to help support me in my practice. Add length, expansion. Beautiful tools they are. We're going to go ahead and release that block. And we're going to windshield wiper those legs over to the left and just allow them to hang out there for a second. You can take your arms into a T if that feels good for you. And then rock those legs over towards the right and hold them. Making sure your block's not in your way here of your knees. Back to the left and hold. Back to the right one more time and hold. And back to center. We're coming in for Shavasana, so I've also asked you to get the blocks so that we can put them under our heart spaces to lift our chest. Now, I like to have my legs in cobbler when I do this. You do not have to have your legs in cobbler. You can also use a bolster or a pillow for this. You do not have to use a block. And sometimes people like two blocks, one for their head to rest on as well. So, once we get here, we're going to make sure that this block is under our heart space here, supporting us, but allowing our shoulders to open and expand along with that heart space. Should feel amazing. Once you get here, let's just go ahead and bring the awareness back to the body, back to those positive, loving thoughts while we take a scan of the body. Where's your sukha? Where are you finding ease here? And where's your sthira? Where are you putting forth effort? And last but not least, how does the self feel about this pose? Slowly bringing the awareness back to the body. Deepening the breath, wiggling the toes and the fingers. Gently removing the block and allowing that spine to touch the mat before we roll over into our fetal position. Pause for just a second before we push up and meet in a seat. If you want to stay in Shavasana, please do. You can bring your hands at heart center and bow your head down. May all beings everywhere, including you, be happy and free. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you found pleasure in this flow. I hope that this whole process of 30 days is really going to help you to unearth yourself and discover who you really are inside. Have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat.